More and more research is coming out that actually 70% of your health is determined by your zip code, where you work, live, play, worship. That has been the backbone of our community health workers.
Our community health worker program is made up of individuals who are from this community. So often they were born and raised here. They're passionate about this community as a whole, the neighborhoods and the people who make up those neighborhoods.
They have a passion and drive to listen and hear from their neighbors and use that information to engage in how we as a health department can play a role in seeing change.
I grew up in this community, or in this area, in that house, 2301 Pershing. I just hit the block and walk the block and just talk to people. Whoever's out in the community, I'll talk to them and give them information if they want it. If not, I just give them my name, and if they need something, then they can call me.
They're really the kind of the boots on the ground, the ear to the tracks to identify what are the needs, what are the problems, and they're the connectors. They're connecting people with needs to entities, whether it's the health department or the food bank or a clinical provider, to say, how do we get these needs met?
Well, a lot of the time what our community health workers do is they do what's called a social needs assessment, which is the chance for the community to say, hey, I have these problems and I need assistance with it. It can be everything from rental assistance, utilities, housing questions that they might have.
There's a community on the north side of South Bend that there really is only one grocery store. And so you would think that food access would be an issue, but the individuals were saying, no, I'm worried about community violence, and that's because there are no streetlights on my street. And so then that community health worker alongside the community members went to the city and said, we need streetlights, and now they're getting streetlights put on.
They do so many different things, but all of them are available through various means. So if you have a lead issue, we have the entire team of lead CHWs who will be focused on that.
We have 13 community health workers. 3 of them focus on lead poisoning prevention. We have 8 community health workers who their primary focus is to address health disparities in COVID-19. As a team, we're doing everything in our power to make sure that everyone can be, and their families and their communities can be as healthy as they can.
If you see somebody who's wearing this bright blue shirt or who has a lanyard that says I'm a community health worker from the Department of Health, to have a conversation with them. Take a chance to just tell them who you are, what are some of the things that you see. Go up to them. They're at a lot of different community events. They are often at health fairs or school events or things like that. We want to make sure that we don't leave anybody untouched if they need assistance, so don't hesitate.